All right, guys, welcome back to the Highs and Lows podcast, the crypto segment where we talk about everything happening in the crypto space. Yeah, and we'll be talking about a few things that's been happening for the past 1 week. First, we'll start with looking at Bitcoin price action, which it has been consolidating within the range of $12,000 and about $14,000. So for those of you that are part of our community, you would notice this was very much predicted. Bitcoin price action in the month of August. So if you aren't part of the community, make sure you join. The link is in the description. You can join the Telegram community. So if you follow through, you find out that nothing out of what we have been expecting since first week of August is actually playing out. Even if we saw a new all-time high in the month of August, the dump to about 12k range was actually very much expected, and we still have some form of expectations towards the last day of August where the price of Bitcoin would close. So to get all those details, you need to join the community. Yeah, now, but despite what's happening in the market, Bitcoin's brief correction, we've been seeing a whole lot of good profits in the market, talking about the desci ecosystem. So there are some desci projects we dropped, one which is Bio, that's gone up to do over 200% this month, and the community is up at least 200% in profits from the Bio project. Now, aside that, Bio is obviously a desci project, one of the biggest desci projects in the desci ecosystem, and it's been performing very well for the last about 3 weeks to 5-6 weeks. It's been doing some good numbers. Now they also have like a campaign ongoing, which is like a yapping campaign on Twitter, where on X, where you need to stake some Bio tokens and yap about the ecosystem, and you'll be exposed to projects that are actually being listed on their launchpad, and also you'll be earning some points, some SP points that Bio would be issuing to you based on the quantity of Bio that you staked, and also based on how you yap about their project. So if you're not capitalizing on this, you really need to, because there'll be some rewards. You get those points would invariably be converted to some monetary reward in the future, so you don't want to miss out on that. So if you're not yapping about this side, if you haven't staked some Bio tokens, you really want to jump on that and start earning those points almost daily. Yeah, then aside the desci projects doing well and some good volume, Bio is leading that whole ecosystem in terms of profits. We still have some other projects that did so well and have been able to give people like some really good returns. So for most persons that haven't heard about this, the WikiCat token, which is actually created by Samapi, and it's part of like the SMC DAO ecosystem, which they have other tokens there. It has performed tremendously well. Like, it has had an amazing run this year, from below $10 million FDV to above $200 million FDV, easily turning $1,000 to over $20,000 just in the last 8 months. So that has been like a really amazing run, and it's quite good because the entire SMC DAO community did actually benefit from it. Like I said, there are also so many other tokens in the SMC DAO community, about 11 to 12 tokens that actually did perform well. Some went on to do 50x, some did 80x, some did 10x. They all performed really well, and this is quite exciting, especially given the fact that the creator of this token and one that owns this whole project and pushing the SMC ecosystem is actually a Nigerian. So that's one of the most vital parts of it. Also, it shows that even from this demograph, we can still do something that can take projects to be worth over $200 million in FDV. And especially when you look at the fact that in 2023, this project received lots of backslash, and so many persons were against it and saying all sorts of stuffs. You get, so it's really really nice to find out that they kept pushing, they kept thriving, and right now they have other utility applications like a wallet called the Penny Wallet. They have that too, which is also doing some good volume and has gone on to do over $4 million volume in about the last 2 to 3 months. So they're about averaging over $30 million volume since it was launched. So that's really good. Imagine a project doing $30 million. They didn't raise funds from anywhere. They've done a revenue of over $30 million in about 4 to 5 months. They didn't raise funds, self-funded or funded by the first project, and they had lots of backslash when it started. You get, so it's really really an exciting thing and a good thing for the entire ecosystem. Yeah, also talking about the Nigeria ecosystem, we saw Solana Super Team. They hit a GDP of $1 million. You get, so for most persons that don't know about Solana Super Team, is also one of the most active communities in the Nigerian crypto space, and they have different Solana Super Team in different countries actually, but that of Nigeria actually just hit $1 million FDV. Sorry, $1 million GDP. So what that means is the community members have been able to earn cumulatively $1 million from bounties, jobs, and all of that, even developing. They've won that hackathon, name it. Total, they've won $1 million from the Solana Super Team ecosystem. So that's really, really nice. And who is to say in a few years or months, they won't make up to like $10 million total. So if you're looking for maybe communities to join, you're a developer, you're a graphic designer, you're a content creator, content writers, there are communities you can join. You can also join the Super Team. You get, and you can position yourself for those kind of jobs too. Yeah, then aside that, some other things have also been happening in the ecosystem. But in terms of profits, generally aside desci and some meme coins on Binance Smart Chain, it's been very, very slow. But at the same time, there are lots of opportunities in the market right now in different aspects of the market, because so many projects are down to their support level. And sincerely, I don't really see Bitcoin crashing too much from where it is right now. The worst we can see is maybe it dumps to about 109K or 108, which would be most likely a flash dump. But chances of that happening is very, very slim. Most odds are at their rock bottom right now. We did like an in-depth analysis with the community over the weekend, which is why you should join that, so you can be exposed to most of those in-depth analysis that we did. But some of the projects that we're looking at in terms of returns on investment, sharing some portfolios, projects that we're actually looking at. Now, mind you, this is not financial advice, one of which is drugs, it's a desci project, and also we have Cures, which is also a desci project. We have Research Coin, a desci project. We have Ethica, also a desci project. Now, all of these are actually very, very good projects that you might want to have a look at. Bio is still a very good project. We reckon and expect it to still keep moving till it gets to about $800 million FDV. So in case you're wondering how to go about buying this project, we have like a full proper guide that's in the community, so you can just join our community and you'll be given that. But for those that already know how to, mind you, this is not financial advice. You can do your research, do your due diligence, and pick the ones that you want to purchase. So that being said, I think we've wrapped up the bulk of the stuffs happening in the market right now. For airdrops are still doing well. For the Kaito ecosystem, those yapping and farming, there are still so many other airdrops there going on in Kaito. But you just need to be at the top of your yapping game if you want to qualify for orders, because of the new ranking and new ways that they collect points or give out yaps. So you have to be at the top of your game. So guys, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, and leave your questions. Bye guys.